Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to give you a closer look at a couple of things that were pointed out by a couple of you in my what's in my Alex drawers. It's the Benefit Boing Concealer. That's all rubbed off with being when it was in a makeup bag. I used to store it in there. Now this is industrial strength concealer, and it's in 01 and you get 3.0 grams, 0.1 of an ounce. So that's that one. Just give you a little swatch. Oops, I'm just going to drop something, it's going to roll off the table. So it looks like that. It is quite solid and quite thick. And that's what that looks like. And then the other thing was the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one is in, what colour is this one? Classic Ivory. So I'm going to do one side with the LA Girl and the other side with the Boing. And then we had the 604 NYX Milk Pencil. It's that one. And then we had the 609 French Fries Pencil. And that one looks like that. So we'll get going. On my face already I have Bourjois Happy Light foundation in number 52. It's called Light Beige. I had the Healthy Mix one in a 52. So obviously, because I bought this from the internet, I didn't because it wasn't on the shelf in my Boots when I wanted to buy it, so I bought it from Boots website. So I obviously thought, 52, they're going to be the same, so I bought this one in 52, and it's quite a bit darker, which is a shame because it's a nice foundation, but it you can see it is a little bit on the yellow side for me. I think I might end up buying the lighter colour and giving that one to a friend, I think. Right, we'll start with the eyes. I've done one eye, and sorry to say, my flipping watery eye's back again. Oh, I thought it had gone away, but it hasn't. It's really annoying me. I'm going to have to go and see my doctor, I think. So that's what I've done with that eye, and I've used the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So, oops, I haven't got a mirror. Sorry about that. I thought I'd got everything. There. That's better, I can see again now. So I'm just going to move the camera up. Sorry about jiggling around a little bit, sorry about that. Let's move you up a little bit. That's it. Put my hair out the way, pop that over there. Right, what I did with this eye was use the Milk one. Oh, by the way, I've primed my eye with e.l.f. primer and dusted over that with a little bit of it's Brulee Shadow by Wet n Wild. And what I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of this milk on the inner corner of my eye and just underneath. You need to go, with me having older skin, because I'm an older person, and my skin, obviously hasn't got the plumpness that it used to have. I have to go lightly with any sort of, well, these especially. If I put too much on, I can't use these as a full eyeshadow because they will crease on me. I can only use them as a base or a liner, and really sort of pat it out. So I've done that on the inner corner, and then I'm going to use the French fries one, and I'm going to put that on the rest of the lid. Just sort of dot it. So you've got a fair amount on. Can you see enough? I might zoom you in just a tiny bit. There we go. And then just blend that out. You can use a brush to blend if you want, but I find my fingers warm the shadow up and help it to blend a little bit easier. I need a little bit more of that. Just a little bit. You can use these as liners. Did I just say that? I think I did, didn't I? I take a brush, I haven't got one at the minute, two hand, where are we? I'll either take a slanted brush like that, or like a little pencil brush, and like go across the top of the pencil and get it on the end of the brush, and then use it as a liner, because they're far too thick to you know, just take on as they are. Right, in the Too Faced palette I'm going to use Salted Caramel in the crease. So I'm just going to pop that. Start at the outer corner, because that's where you want most of the colour, and then just sort of blend it through. Excuse my eyebrows, they are a mess as usual. I've gone a little bit lighter with the brow stuff. Just to see if it makes any difference. Whoa! Just dropped my... Oh, excuse me. Make sure there's no fur on it. Right. And then I'm going to pick up, which one? Strawberry Bonbon. That's the pink one here. I'll put this in the inner corner, just slightly on this inner corner like this. A little bit down, but I shall go back and do the lower lash line after I've put the concealer and whatever on. So just blend that out, change brush, and I then went into Hazelnut, which is this one here. It has a little bit of a shimmer on that. It's a really nice colour. And then just took that over the rest of the eye and matched it up with the pink. Excuse me. Just pat that on. Took it up to the crease. And then when you got to join the two colours together, just pat over the seam. Pick up the lighter coloured one and pat again. It helps to blend the two together there. And then take a fluffy brush and then just generally just give that a blend. I'm going for a fairly light look. I didn't want anything too dark. Right, I'm going to pop a little bit more crease colour in. Oops, sorry. Just blocked you out, I didn't realise. Blend that with my finger. And then for the eyebrow bone highlights colour, I will string my words together that make sense soon. I picked up this one here. It's the white chocolate one in the larger shadow here, and then I just pop that under the brow bone. Just blended that with the crease colour like that. Sorry. And then I had a little it's like a dark brown eye pencil. It's a Jordana 12-hour made to last liquid liquid eyeliner pencil. I just dotted that very carefully along the top lash line until I get a line going across that I like. And then very carefully blended that out with my finger. Oh, it's been tickling my face. Just like that. Like that. And then using the Essence Lash Base, they call it mascara, but it's like what is it like? I suppose you can call it mascara. I suppose it goes on like mascara, but it's a thickening complex of sort. Okay, coming to the end of this. So when it's run out, I will buy it again. I've tried various ones of these, and I've never found one that I've actually liked. I quite like this one. And it's cheap. Oh, watery eyes. And I'm still using the eyeshadow mascara duo. This is the Wet n Wild's Mega Length. This is number 7 Extravagant Volume. Oh, I've got mascara all over this too. About all over my finger too. I remember I put mascara one back in after doing this other eye, and I missed the tube and didn't wipe it off. Right, so wriggle the base. Make sure you get mascara all the way through to cover this white. Oh, I think I just blobbed it. Just a little bit. But it will blend in with the eyeliner. Right. And then the number 7 one. like that. That's the eyes done. Move that out of the way. Right. I'm going to zoom you out. I've got it the right way. Well, actually, I'll zoom you out, but I'll zoom you back in a little bit. Right. I'm going to use the Boing concealer on this side. Now, as a rule, I wouldn't usually use this on my under eye. What I usually keep it for is I've got a red nose here because I've got a bit of a runny nose. Any marks that you want cover up. That's what I'd usually use it for, because I feel it's a little bit heavy for my skin under here. But we'll do it just to show you. It is a lovely concealer though. Really nice concealer. Go lightly with it. You don't want to go overboard. So I'll go round my nose. Right. To blend this in, you can either use your foundation brush, but I do prefer to use a damp blender sponge for this one. So just gently blend this in. I haven't actually used this concealer in quite a while actually. I've got into this one. Forgotten how nice this is actually. And then just gently blend that there. There you go. And then this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And just this is a really thick concealer as well, so you had to be a little bit careful with this too. You don't want to overdo it. A little bit. It has a little brush on the end with a dog fur. Oh, my dog, he gets everywhere. You know, it's so annoying. Just his hair flies around because it's so fine. The under fur he has, that it sticks to everything, and you just squeeze the tube to get the product up. I would normally use my brush to do this side, but considering I've used the damp sponge on this side, I'll do it on this side too, so you get the same sort of effect with this. And then around the nose. There you go. And then to set the concealer under my eyes, I like to use the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. It is a white powder, but you go with a gentle hand, and it doesn't show that it's white. It's a really nice one. If I don't use this, I quite like the e.l.f. one. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. You know, 3 drawers, and I've chosen the wrong one every time. The e.l.f. High Definition Powder. And this is on the same sort of line as, try not to get it everywhere, as the Essence powder, because that's white as well. So that works really good. And that's cheap. Both of them are cheap powders. They work really well for the under eye because they're so light. Oh, and I do have a sample of Ben Nye powder as well. It's the banana powder. That works rather well as well, but that is much more expensive, and so I've only got a sample. I mean, I have a sample there, and that's going to last me forever. So I'm just using a stippling brush, and I'm just going to gently run that underneath my eye. Same on the other side. Just treat them both the same. And then I just go over the rest of my face with this powder. Sometimes I'll use a different powder, you know, for the rest of my face. Sometimes I'll just carry on and use this. But being as this is out, I'll just use this one. Be careful going around my mouth. I just remembered I got lipstick on. I don't smear my lipstick all over my face. Oh, watery eye again. There we go. My compact is broken. It's nearly empty, so it's not going to last for much longer. And then with a little dome brush, this is from Real Techniques, and it's their contour brush. I'm going to use my Bourjois chocolate bronzer. Yeah, I've got a hair somewhere, a piece of glitter on my face. Right. Going to contour, not too heavy, and blend up. Oh, let me zoom you out a little bit. So I hope you can see what I'm doing and the colours I'm putting on my face, because looking at my camera this morning, it looks rather washed out. So I do hope that you can see. And then take it up and contour around the top of my forehead a little bit. Now when you're contouring, I have quite a deep forehead, so I always contour quite deep here but lightly to bring my forehead down. There again, my fringe does cover it, but sometimes your fringe does blow away, you know, when you're outside sometimes, so I always contour. If you're sunken more than, I mean mine isn't, it's quite, you know, round. I would suggest, if you're more sunken than I am here, I would suggest leaving this contour out, because contouring is meant to make certain parts of your face sink in to bring other parts out. And what you don't need is to sink your head in here any more than it is. I'm not explaining this very well, but you get the meaning. So contouring under the cheekbone, and if you're not quite sure where to do it, suck in. Always take it into the hairline. And if you're not quite sure where to finish it, usually at the end of your eye, I don't go past this area here. So, and when you put it down, blend upwards. Don't blend your contour down. So, and just blend, make sure it's well blended. And then I take, I do the three, you know, the three like that, and then take it down the sides and under my jaw lightly, because I am quite pale and I don't want too much, you know, the different colour, and then I just blend it down with my fingers. As you can see, this foundation is really not the right colour. Right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to block you out there. Just a little bit more colour there. Right. And then I'm going to use a Laura Geller blush, and this is in Mauve Mocha Latte, or Latte, however you want to say it. So, and then and I take that, that was a bit too much. We'll do the other cheek, and we'll come back and sort that out. Always take it up into my hairline. And I never, when I put my blush on, I never smile. Yeah? So you put it there, thinking your cheeks are up there. When you take your mouth down, your cheeks are down here. And you certainly don't want your blush down there. So I'll just put my blush on the top. Use my fingers to blend a little bit. There, that's okay. Fingers are great for blending. They work just as well as as brushes. Yeah, I will learn to speak. I keep saying I will, but I'm sure I will, I promise. Let me wipe my fingers off. And then I didn't contour down the sides of my nose. I contour my nose just lightly. Very, very light. I take it up towards my brow and just very lightly. I mean, if you want, you can use a small brush to contour like that. I prefer to do it with this because it is I get a lighter effect using this fluffier brush. I mean, if you use this small brush, you know, I don't know if that's showing up. It's not. But you're going to get a thinner line, which is going to need blending. So you're still going to have to blend out your contour. So I actually prefer to do it with this one because I'm blending at the same time, easierly, a bit more easier. Oh, it works better for me. There, and I just do the bottom of my nose, and then that was my highlight brush. Let me get a tissue and give that a good scrub off. And then I'm going to use Revlon Vivid Baked Highlighter in Peach Lights. Lightly contour the top of my cheek there and round the sides there, and then take my ring finger and gently blend that just there, and the same on the other side, and gently blend, and then lightly down my nose. I stop about there because I don't want to highlight the end of my nose because I have a big nose at the bottom. Well, I think I do. Go up there a little bit, blend there, and then normally I'll do this before I put my lipstick on. Gently. I'm wearing a new lipstick, but I can't tell you what it is because I'm hanging on to it to do a haul. Because I have a few more little bits coming and I wanted to do the whole haul all in one go. So like that. And I think I've finished. Oh, I'm just going to do underneath my eyes, as long as my eyes don't run like mad. So I'm just taking this eyeliner that I used on the top of my lashes, very gently running it underneath my eye. Very lightly. Blending that out with my finger. And taking the white jumbo pencil and taking that, let me zoom you in a little bit. And taking that on the bottom part of my eye and blending that. Like that. And then taking the chocolate palette and using this pencil brush here, I'm going to take the light pink colour that I used on the inner corner, which is called Strawberry Bonbon, and just running that lightly around the inner corner and the lower lid, like that. And then I'm going to rub that off and taking, what was it called, my lid colour, Hazelnut, and running that along the rest of the eyelid, like that. It really does finish it off if you can do this. What else would look really nice if you've got a light brown pencil, like and run that along the bottom waterline and did tight lines, but I can't do that the best of times because my eyes don't like it. So there you go. That's the eyes done. I'll zoom you out a little bit. And that's the finished look. Yeah. I'll zoom you back in so you can have a closer look at the concealers. Now, minding you that this side is the Boing from Benefit and this side is the Pro Concealer from LA Girls. So, hope you like that. And then there was the pencils as well. So there you go. I hope this has helped the people that were interested in these couple of items. If there's anything else that you'd like to have a closer look at, let me know, and I can do another video. So bye for now. See you again soon.